Minutes past 12 on your Friday afternoon here on your Daily Show with Oki White at Travel, and absolutely delighted to have Paul Davies AM with us here this afternoon. Hi, Paul.
Hello there. It's great to be with you.
Oh, it's fantastic to have you with us in the studio. I think last time we saw you was at the Fishguard Show.
It was in the Fishguard Show, and it's been quite a busy summer. Had lots of shows to go to, and of course it gives me as a local politician, a local representative, the opportunity to meet a lot of organisations and meet as many constituents as possible over the summer. So it's been a very busy summer, but it's also, of course, been quite busy over the last couple of months. Now we've obviously gone back to Cardiff Bay.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, thank you for popping in today.
Pleasure.
Your support is always is well received. We've had loads of lovely messages in from Sam Kurtz and so many people across the political landscape. It really means a great deal.
And can I take the opportunity to congratulate you? Now you're on this digital platform, which is fantastic, because you will reach more and more listeners, which is absolutely tremendous.
No, thank you ever so much for your support. It's greatly appreciated. I'll never forget when Stephen Crabb invited us down to Westminster to go to the Houses of Parliament. It was St David's Day last year.
Yeah,
and it was incredible. I mean, it's a different world in the big smoke, isn't it? But when you go into Westminster, and then you're going through the Houses of Parliament, and then you're in the chamber, talking about local radio, the place it's got, and it just means a great deal to be listened by those people in power and have gone, right, okay, here's a license, you're good enough.
I know you've been working on this for a very long time, for years and years. It's great now that you've been able to get this license, which is tremendous.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Thank you ever so much. So as you touched on, we're very busy, lots going on around the county, and now we've got this new budget. I mean, you see so many different businesses, organisations, people in the third sector, residents. What's the main consensus out there at the moment?
Well, people are very, very worried after the UK government's budget last week, because businesses will have to pay much more, because we'll see obviously national insurance contributions raised as far as employers are concerned, and they will have to unfortunately take the most of the burden of this budget, because they will have to find £25 billion, unfortunately. And I was talking to a business last week, for example, who employs 120 people, and that business told me that they would have to find an extra £200,000 a year in order to fund the national insurance contribution rises. So it's going to be absolutely devastating to our businesses. It's also going to be devastating to our farmers as well, because now they will have to pay inheritance tax on some of their farm when they die. And people are very, very worried about, farmers are very, very worried about that. And I think that will have a terrible negative impact on farms and on the farming industry, especially here in Pembrokeshire, because farming is one of the main industries here in Pembrokeshire, and we've got to stand up for our farmers. They are the ones who produce food for us, and the UK government needs to understand the strength of feeling around this.
Yeah, most definitely. And of course, here on Pure West, we tackle lots of these subjects amongst many others on Pure Politics, so make sure you keep an eye out for that, and you can listen back to it now online at purewestradio.com and just click on Pure Politics. There's always so many issues affecting us here in the western parts of Wales, Paul, and we're delighted to have you representing us here in Pembrokeshire. How can people get in touch with you if they've got a problem, if there's any issues, and you'd like to take a problem to us? How can we reach out and get in touch?
I hold regular advice surgeries. I'm holding an advice surgery, for example, in St David's next Friday. I hold regular doorstep advice surgeries every couple of weeks on a Saturday morning, where I try and talk to people about the issues that are important to them on their own doorstep. But if you go onto my website, then obviously you can find my contact details there. And I'm more than happy to visit as many constituents, visit as many businesses as possible. My contact details are available in the public domain.
Fantastic. And of course, if this winter is going to affect you, do not forget that we have the Pembrokeshire Community Hub, Citizens Advice Bureau, wonderful support networks out there as well. There is lots there for you. And of course, we can always signpost you here at POS Radio. Just get in touch with us. Paul, thanks for hopping in today and showing your support. We really do appreciate it. Now you can tune in on your DAB radio and take POS on the move.
Yes, once again, congratulations. Fantastic news.
Thank you ever so much. Paul Ellis there, our Assembly Member for Pembroke, joining us right here on Pure West Radio. As now, we are officially on digital DAB. You can keep updated with the local news, the affairs, the traffic and travel. It's happening here in Pembrokeshire. It's on Pure West. Big thanks to Paul Davies AM for joining us here on your daytime show. Do not go anywhere, as up next, we have got a competition, a dream holiday up for grabs. Before that, though, we'll find out who is the winner of Top of the Tubs. Fancy that, a hot tub at your place for a week. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Friday. It's time to feel good with Pure West.